So, Commissioner, can you tell us about the terror plot? What do you know? What's the?
Yeah, well, I think all of you have seen a copy of the complaint, or you should have. I can tell you it means several things for New York. Number one, we're still very much a coveted target by terrorists. You said New York is the top of the terrorist target list in this country, and I think this just reaffirms that. Secondly, Inspire magazine once more is seen as the motivator. Inspired talks about sort of a justification for killing women and children, and that's what this individual, Nafis, talked about doing. I think, thirdly, it makes the Federal Reserve Bank, it gives it a position, I should say, on our list of iconic targets here in New York City. I think it shows, again, that law enforcement is vigilant. Certainly, we understand that the public can become complacent. We've had no successful attack here in 11 years, but law enforcement can't be. And I want to certainly congratulate the FBI and the Joint Terrorist Task Force for good work in this case. We have to be vigilant, and I can assure you that we're going to remain vigilant.
Who was the high-ranking U.S. official that he was also going after?
Well, I'm not talking or saying anything that isn't in the complaint. So we're going to...
It wasn't a real bomb. Should we really be that concerned?
I'm sorry?
It wasn't a real bomb. Should we be that concerned?
Well, clearly, if you read the complaint, what it shows is this individual came here for the purpose of doing a terrorist act. He came here in January of this year. He gets a student visa under the pretext of being a student in a college in Missouri. And he comes here with, again, the avowed purpose of committing some sort of jihad here in the United States. He goes to the New York Stock Exchange. He sees that there's significant security there, and he shifts his target to the Federal Reserve Bank.
Can you tell us about the jihad chat room?
I'm not going to say anything that's not in the complaint. Of course, that will all come out. It did say in the complaint that Facebook was used here.
Are you security in New York changing at all as a result of this? Are you doing anything different?
No, we always change our game plan a little bit, but as you know, we've devoted an awful lot of resources to our counterterrorism efforts. We have over 1,000 police officers every day devoted to counterterrorism here, and we think we're doing the right things. We also believe that we're doing more than any other city in America. So,
the role of Anwar al-Awlaki. The role of Anwar al-Awlaki.
Can you talk about the internet again? Going back to that, how integral was that in this undercover investigation?
Well, it was significant, and again, Facebook was used. There was a site. This will all come out in the criminal proceedings. It may, in fact, come out at the arraignment.
What's happening at the house now? Where's the activity now? What's happening at his home?
At his home, I mean, obviously there will be a search done at his residence.
Are there other people that he was working with that you don't know?
We're not talking. I'm sorry.
Talk a little bit about the NYPD's
role in the investigation.
We have 120 investigators at work with the FBI, the Joint Terrorist Task Force. There are other law enforcement agencies involved as well, but we're certainly working with them and working closely with them on this case.
Can you be more specific about the role that the officers?
No, I can't.
The role of Anwar al-Awlaki, sir. The role of Anwar al-Awlaki. The role of Anwar al-Awlaki.
Well, Awlaki, of course, was eliminated last year. But what we know is that Awlaki was a motivator for this person, Nafis. Inspire magazine, which Awlaki was the prime mover behind, was the magazine, or this is the article that he read that justified to him the killing of children, killing of women.
Is it still published, sir? Is it still published
today?
Well,
it's available. And if you recall the case of Jose Pimentel, which we had last year, Pimentel used Inspire magazine, used the article "How to Build a Bomb in the Kitchen of Your Mom," which is named in the complaint in this case, to in a very methodical manner, build 3 bombs that he wanted to use on the streets here in New York City.
Commissioner, can you tell us, this is our city again being attacked, focus of an attack. Can you tell us personally, when this was unfolding and now with this arrest, what it means to you?
Well, as I say, I think it means that New York continues to be very much in in the mind frame of terrorism. This individual, or mind frame of terrorists, I should say, this individual came here with the express purpose of committing a terrorist act. He was motivated by Al Qaeda, so we see this threat as being with us for a long time to come.
Now, this was just a 21-year-old. Do you think he's going to inspire other 21-year-olds? He wasn't very sophisticated in how he went about anything.
Well, we always see that. After something is thwarted or after there's an arrest, it's always somebody who's not sophisticated or can't do it. Unfortunately, if something does happen, then why weren't you on top of this case?
Commissioner,
I don't know how you characterize unsophisticated. He was arrested, but he clearly had the intent of creating mayhem here.
The U.S. official on his target list, do you know who that is?
Yes.
Is it President Obama?
No, I'm not going to discuss
in
it.
terms of how would you say this guy was more aspirational? I don't know. How would you describe him as?
Well, I would call it aspirational when you go in and pick up 50 20-pound bags of ammonium nitrate, and you obtain a truck and you bring it to the site of a major federal facility, and you try to detonate it. That goes way past aspirational to me.
Commissioner, how much of this catching him is based on hard work of law enforcement, and how much is actually by chance that he approached?
No, I think the FBI deserves a lot of credit in this case. This was a result of investigative efforts. They have the right people in the right places to pick up this sort of information, this sort of aspiration, if you will.
And can you talk specifically about the NYPD's role in the investigation?
Our investigators are clearly commingled with the FBI investigators in these cases. This is a Joint Terrorism Task Force. This is the largest Joint Terrorism Task Force in the country, and as I say, we have a major role in it.
Is there any connection to Al Qaeda in Bangladesh or Asia? Is there any concern?
Well, this will all be investigated as we go forward.
So is anything different tomorrow in New York City because of this?
No, we clearly change what we do on a daily basis, but we do devote significant resources to protecting the city. You'll see a lot of police presence at a lot of facilities throughout the city. That's what we do every day.
All right, thank you. Okay.